Hi everyone, this is Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. I am in the camper and I'm facing the opposite direction of the way I usually film when I'm in the camper. Uh, so you get a new view today. Today is September 11th. It's a day of memory in this country, in the United States. I don't want to go there because it makes me sad. So for those of us in this country, do know that I remember, but I'm not going to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about fun, happy things. I went to Walmart. I stopped in. We needed some bug spray. We have a wasp nest. That's if you notice the shaking. My husband is on the roof getting rid of the bug's nest in the camper, and they did some damage. So he's fixing, and so it might be a little bit shaky. That's because I have an upstairs neighbor today. Normally we don't have people on top of the camper, but we had to go to Walmart, and so Walmart sells yarn. I had to go. I had to look, and to my surprise, they have. Oh no! Oh shoot! Drop something! Don't go away. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So they have their Mainstay yarn. There's upside down. Backwards. Oh, sorry, it's backwards. Is it backwards? No, it's probably not backwards. It's backwards to me looking this way, but maybe that's because I don't know if it's backwards. I'm sorry. It's backwards. It's not backwards. It's 100% acrylic, and it's soft. You guys, it's soft. It was $2.97 or no, $2.48. I think it was $2.48. And it's 397 yards, and it's soft, and it's got a piece of dirt on it there. And I bought white just to show you, because you can always use white, but this is their 4-weight acrylic, and it's like softer. Sorry, I'm very wobbly now. He's walking around up there. It's softer than the old Red Heart. It's not as thick as the new Red Heart, I don't think. But it might be softer than the new Red Heart. Anyway, it's pretty nice. And it's cheap. I think it was $2.48 for 397 yards. I don't think I know of a yarn that cheap for that much. So what caught my eye was this color. Look at this. It looks like oh, fixed it. He's coming down from the roof now. We won't have any more wobbly. So isn't this a pretty color? It is called, maybe I don't know what it's called. It's got to have a color name. Care instructions, machine wash and dry. Acrylic petite crochet basket. Maybe there's a worsted ombre. I cannot find a color name on here. There's got to be a name someplace. Okay, I can't find it. Maybe it's called petite ombre basket. I don't know why it would be called that. 100% ombre acrylic. Anyway, the color is beautiful. It reminded me of candy canes. And I saw it and I'm like, oh, I have to buy that. So I did. And I'm gonna make some. I gotta find some crochet candy canes I can crochet, because it reminds me of candy canes, and that's what brought my attention to the Mainstay yarn. So I totally love that. And what else do I have to tell you about? So I also bought this mandala ombre. Isn't that gorgeous? This color is called Serene. It is so bright and cheery and beautiful. And this is what it looks up. Look, can you see that? That's like the colorway worked up, maybe. And this is a 4 worsted weight, 344 yards. I think it was $5.88, I think. But Ari or Avery, I made that baby blanket for Ari. I mean, baby dress for Ari out of the yarn she picked out, and Avery picked out this yarn. And this is Candy Shop by Premier, and it's a nice thick, really squishy. But I thought it might be a little bit thick for the baby dress. But I was gonna make it because it's what she picked out. But I think she'll like this so much better. And it's still oranges, and she probably won't even realize that it's a different yarn. So I'm gonna make her baby dress out of this one. If she doesn't like it, then I know maybe I'll make her one out of this one too. But I found this, and I just thought baby dress for Avery. So that's what this is gonna be. Maybe this weekend while I'm at the camper. And then I bought these little flowers in this little bag because the dress for Ari's doll has a little collar. So I'm going to just put these on there. Not all of them, just a couple that match. I think probably the white ones, or there's light blue. I don't have the dress here at the camper, so, but this was a multitude of colors, and it was cheap. It was like $2 or something. And then I bought some little, you know, those little hook things so they can hook the dresses together. And I got in the mail, I ordered, if you have Knit Crate and over the summer, like your July box didn't come till August, your August box didn't come till the end of August. This is September 11th. My September box has not yet arrived. So they offered you a free box, $25 credit. You had to use it by the end of this month. So I bought more of this. So I got 2 skeins of this for the $25. And I had 2 skeins. And so, isn't it gorgeous? You guys have seen it. It was in the Knit Crate back a couple times ago. I also bought the red extra when the purple came out. I saw the red and I'm like, oh, I want the red too. So I bought the red back then, whatever month that was. And I wanted to do that fiber spider rivulet shawl, and I was going to do it in the same kind of yarn that Gary used from Urban Yarns. You know, the like ombre yarn, the 2-weight. This is I think a 3-weight. Sport weight. No, this is a sport weight. So yeah, it's a 3-weight. I'm gonna make the shawl on this. I think there's 300 yards in here, so I have 1,200 yards. That should make a shawl big enough to go way around me, which is what I want. And I was going to use 2 different cakes of the like the white to red, and then Gary told me, you know, which something I hadn't thought of. He commented that if I wanted to go white to red, then red to white, the bottom half, as it gets bigger, the sections are going to be smaller and it might look funny. And to cut the yarn in, I really am afraid to cut the yarn because what if I don't cut it in the right spots? But that's a great idea. But I decided I want to make the shawl first before I go cutting up yarn that I can't get anymore, because the red to white is Stitch Studio yarn. And you can't buy that anymore. Premier sells some Stitch Studio yarns, but not that yarn. And so I don't want to cut it up if I can't get more of it until I've made the shawl, get a feel for it, and see how it'll work up. Then I can play with that yarn and decide, like after I go through a white section, do I want it to go more white or you know what I mean? So I thought, I love this, and I was looking for like the greatest project to make with this, and I think that's what I want to do. So I bought more. It came in the mail the other day, so I might work on that this weekend. And I am working on, oh, hold on, I can't reach it now. Come back here. I had it on the table, but then I put this box up so I could, and now it's out of my way. So I'm making the cowl that I was making for Chloe, and I can't work with that yarn. Well, this is the progress I've gotten on one out of yarn that I can work with. So I'm on row like 14 or something out of 36. I think 14, 12 or 14 out of row 36. And so that's what this is looking like now. And this is the cupcake desert castle or sand castle. And I had made this, which was a Lion Brand. I talked to you about this before. It was a Lion Brand pattern, and I just didn't like the finished object. But I like the yarn, so I'm going to make it this way. And that's where we're at. This is the yarns left to go. And we'll see how it ends up. But the pattern is nice. And in this 3-weight yarn, now that I got it all tangled, you can still see the stitch definition really well. And it's nice and soft. And I can wear this, and it's not going to itch me to death. Because I'm not allergic to acrylic. Thank goodness. So, anyway, this is just a quick little how you doing. And I wanted to tell you guys about the Mainstay yarn. If you haven't seen it, if you go to Walmart, check it out because the price is fantastic for the amount of yardage. The variegated that I can't find the color on, it's got to have a colorway on here somewhere. It just, like it says worsted ombre or whatever right there. Estambre. Worsted Estambre. I don't think that's the colorway, is it? Nope, because it says that same thing on the white label. I wonder, this one says Little Ridge Crochet Cowl. I'm wondering if there's patterns on the inside. Oh, there are, it looks like. So there must be a cowl pattern on the inside of this one. And the inside of this one has a pattern for a basket. So how come I can find all of that? Oh yeah, it does say includes label on the other side. It says that. Where does it say? Right there. If you can't read it because it's backwards, that's what it says. Pattern on inside of label. Sure. Care instructions, washing and drying instructions. 100%, and then it goes into some Spanish. Walmart distribution. Oh, here it is. It's called Pink Multi. Very little print right there. Pink Multi. So that's what color this one's called. Not as many yards in this one. This is 285 yards. And it was still like the $2.48. But this is 397 yards for $2.48. I think almost anybody can afford to buy that yarn at that price. You know, I mean, it's just a very economical price. I'm very impressed with that. And the yarn was nice. Looks like I haven't worked with it yet, but you know. So, anyway, again, 2 minutes to say I'm done. I have nothing else to say. So, thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. If you're not a subscriber, push the button. It's free. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for watching, staying till the end. I'm done. I have nothing left to say, nothing left to show. I finished one thing, but I can't talk about that yet. I'll talk about that later. And let's see. Tomorrow is the last day for my giveaway. No, 2 days. The 13th. My husband took the day off today. So I keep thinking it's Saturday, but it's Friday. So the 13th, Sunday, last day for the giveaway. I think it's 2 videos ago, like 88 or 89. I think this is 91. I think this is video number 91, Charm Chatter number 91. So on that video, going back up on the roof, that was a giveaway video. If you haven't watched it, go watch, comment. The drawing will be, I will be pulling a name. Oh, now he's banging. I'll be pulling a name on the 14th or late on the 13th. So have a great day. I'm going to let go before he starts pounding again. See you. Bye.